John McWhorter, 9 Nasty Words, English in the Gutter, Then, Now, and Forever. And 9 Nasty Words, English in the Gutter, Then, Now, and Forever. John McWhorter takes readers on a fascinating dive through the history of profanity and how certain words have evolved in usage and meaning. This book's summary takes you on a journey, exploring the shifting taboos around words like damn, hell, and the various notorious F-words. Along the way, you will encounter the surprising connections between science and excrement, understand the nuances of the N-word, and discover the evolving meanings of the term bitch. The book's summary will enrich your understanding of language, illustrating how societal changes and cultural influences impact the way we perceive and use words throughout history.
The Evolution of Profanity. Profanity has transformed from sinful to secular, with words like damn and hell now considered acceptable forms of profanity. In the past, their usage carried significant religious connotations and was discouraged. However, over time, their religious meaning has faded, and they have become everyday language. The evolution of the F-word. The origins of the F-word as a profanity remain a mystery, but it was not always considered vulgar. In the Middle Ages, it was even used in people's names. Today, it is used for a variety of explicit and emphatic declarations, and many theories about its linguistic origins exist, but none are definitive. One hypothesis suggests it comes from the Norwegian word fucka, which could have been imported to the British Isles during the Viking invasions. The word sound may have played a role in its prevalence as the choice verb for intercourse. The origin and evolution of science and shit. The word science and shit may seem completely unrelated, but they share a common origin. Science, emanating from sci, which came to be the root of to know, and shit from sit, which was used to describe the physical act of separating excrement from the body. The book highlights the taboo around shit, which closely mirrors our society's relationship with shame. In the past, shit was not a taboo, and it was not squeamish to name it. However, with technological progress and increased material wealth, physical processes like shitting became more stigmatized. Despite this censure, shit survived because excrement itself is a powerful concept. In some way, it is true and authentic, making it an essential and unavoidable fact of life. Taboo words in English. The article explores the history of anatomical terms in English and how they have evolved over time. While the appreciation of certain body parts has become more relaxed, there is still a lack of neutral terms for reproductive organs. Words like dick and pussy, once used innocently, have taken on more negative connotations. The C word remains one of the most offensive words in the English language due to its chronic use in reducing women to their sexual organs. The complex history of the N-word. In 2006, Michael Richards, the actor known for playing Kramer in Seinfeld, used the N-word during a stand-up performance, leading to the end of his career. While the word is widely considered offensive today, its use was once commonplace, and it holds a complex place in American culture. The word originated as a neutral term for people with dark complexions and wasn't considered offensive until the 18th to 19th centuries when racial hierarchy became a prevalent aspect of society. The civil rights movement further eroded its use, but it still persists today, particularly within the black community. Although some wish for it to disappear entirely, its flexibility in usage, even being applied to non-human nouns, highlights its continued evolution and changing meaning. The F-word, a tale of two countries. The United States and the United Kingdom are two nations separated by more than just an ocean. Their common language differs in how it's spoken, culminating in examples such as the varied meaning of the F-word. While the word referred to a dish in the UK, it became a hateful slur in the US, with its origins dating back to medieval times. The word's emergence as an insult took shape in the American military, soon spreading to insult women and attack masculinity. Some from the LGBTQ+ community have since reclaimed the word, but it remains a sting for many. Meanwhile, the origins of the lesbian equivalent, dyke, remain obscure and are often used with levity and affection. The versatility of bitch. Bitch, a word with an ever-changing social and cultural meaning. Originally meant female dog, it was used to insult women, implying that they were wanton and promiscuous. As time passed, it evolved to describe anything troublesome or loathsome, and nowadays it has reached the point where it can even be a positive adjective. In this light, profanity does not have a stable category and may offend one generation but be acceptable in another.
As you've seen throughout the summary, profanity is not a fixed concept. Words that were once scandalous and shocking may lose their potency, becoming secularized and normalized over time. Similarly, words that were innocent in origin can acquire vulgar connotations. John McWhorter's 9 Nasty Words explores the evolution of these words and sheds light on the societal shifts and cultural forces that drive these changes. By the end of this summary, you will have gained an insightful understanding of the dynamic nature of language, as well as the role that taboos play in shaping our attitudes toward what is considered acceptable or offensive. Ultimately, the book serves as a reminder that language is a living, constantly changing force that mirrors the complexities and trends of human society.